right, door closed.
Sir. All right, let me close my window. Okay. Here we go. We have our run-up checklist. Brakes are set. Trim. Neutrals, check. Yep. All right, flight controls check. All right, flight controls are good. Instrument check. Stand by on that one. Mixture set to best power. Oh, that is one thing. I never got taught how to properly set the mixture, but that's more for the cross country.
Yep. So mixture itself normally we'll do kind of 3 full rotations of it. You can match that it should be about a fingernail's width.
Yes, sir.
For the purposes of us staying kind of in the local environment, we'll keep that mixture as is. When we kind of go out to Cedar City and that type of stuff, those higher altitude elevation places, is when we can really kind of lean it out.
Okay.
But for the purposes of staying in the Vegas environment, we keep it as.
Gotcha. Roger. Mixture, okay. Primer is in and locked. Windows are closed.
Hello, ground 999 Victor Kilo.
Okay,
Ready for
throttle to
taxi with
1700.
Challenger 999 Victor Kilo northbound Vegas ground runway.
Okay, we're at 1700 RPM.
Taxi via
Max test.
Charlie Bravo Alpha Golf hold short
drop.
runway 7.
Back to
Charlie
both.
Bravo Alpha Golf shorter runway 7
Right.
headed to 12 right 9 Victor Kilo.
Got our drop. Back to both.
And Challenger
Suction's
9
good.
Victor Kilo, you did say you
Fuels
had
are
Delta,
good. Oil
Yes, ma'am. We do
is
Delta Victor Kilo.
good.
correct?
Amp meter reads 0, which is good. Carb heat is carb heat check.
Good.
Carb
Checking
heat
for that
on.
noticeable drop.
Yes, sir. That is a 500 RPM drop. And where are we at?
Here where it says carb heat on.
Throttle to idle.
Yep. And so what we're doing here is we're checking to make sure that in a power to idle and a carb heat on configuration, the engine keeps running.
Yes, sir. And that is power all the way to idle and carb heat on. Okay. Okay, carb heat off. Throttle friction is good. Ugh. Right. Pre-takeoff flaps as needed. We're good. Mixture good. Heading indicator. This guy's aligned. We are indeed aligned. Doors and windows. Make sure this guy's locked. Windows locked.
Locked.
Transponder. We are altitude squawking 1200 for VFR. Landing lights. Strobes required. Note the time. Brake release. Oh. And current time is 15:22 local.
All right.
All right. Here we are.
Did we go over our abort plan?
We did not go over our abort plan. So the abort plan is basically to come back. If not, there is, good God, the drone base.
Creech?
Yes, sir, just in case of emergency.
So kind of think of that abort plan more so closer into the airport environment. So those hints are aborting takeoff, engine failure on ground roll, engine failure after takeoff. So what that means is if we have to abort a takeoff, if we're still on the runway, we're going to obviously go power to idle, maximum aerodynamic braking, and we're going to use maximum aerodynamic braking as well as maximum braking on the floor to bring the aircraft to a stop. If we have an engine failure on takeoff below 1,000 feet AGL, what we're going to do is we're going to pitch no more than 30 degrees to either side, make sure that we're picking our best suitable landing area, committing to that landing spot. If we're more than 1,000 feet AGL, we can go ahead and try turning ourselves back around towards the airport environment, landing on any available taxiway or runway.
Roger that.
That's a big plane to be at North Las Vegas Airport.
Oh my God.
Hello.
What do you think the wingspan is on that guy?
A lot more than ours.
Alrighty. That is our checklist complete.
All right, so what are some things to keep in mind taking off behind that guy?
Probably his, well, jet blast, but we're not going to be behind him that close. And then also the wingtip vortices, which will sink.
Wake turbulence.
Yes, sir.
So how do you stay clear of wake turbulence for somebody who has the 150 taxis right behind him?
You need to be rotating before his rotating point, and if you're landing, you need to be landing beyond his landing point.
Yep. So easy way we kind of mitigate that is honestly just staying out of their way, buying ourselves a little bit of space if we notice that we're right behind them. But from there we can go ahead and continue proceeding forward.
Alrighty. Here we go. We're gonna switch our comms and go to runway 7 via Golf. Clear right, clear left. Oh. There we go.
North Vegas Tower, Cessna 48440 off to runway 7 and taxiway Golf. Holding short.
Cessna 48440 North Las Vegas Tower, runway 12 right, taxi via Golf, cross runway 7.
Cross runway 7, runway 12 right, taxiway via Golf, 48440.
North Las Vegas Tower, Cessna 734 X-ray Hotels holding short of 7 at Golf.
Cessna 734 X-ray Hotel, North Las Vegas Tower, runway 12 right, taxi via Golf, cross runway 7.
Runway 12 right, cross 7 via Golf, 734 X-ray Hotel.
Tower, would it be possible for 440 to get pattern work instead of northwest pressure?
Cessna 440A,
coming
affirmative,
in.
caution wake turbulence from the departure of the Challenger, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff, I'll call your turn.
We're anytime we're crossing an intersection, looking left, looking right.
Yes, sir.
North Las Vegas Tower, Mercy 11 is lifted. Mountain View will be northeast, bound headed to Mesquite.
Challenger 9 Victor Kilo, tighten up that right turn if able, contact Las Vegas departure, good day.
Wilco switching. Slung.
Mercy 11 North Las Vegas Tower, departure from the hospital be at your own risk. You said northeast bound?
Affirmative, northeast up to Mesquite.
Mercy 11, roger, altimeter 3004.
3004, Mercy 11.
Alright, this one's just going to be a normal takeoff.
Yes, sir.
So what's our rotate speed?
55.
55. What are we pitching for after that?
Cessna 4
73.
Hotel, right turn approved, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff, caution wake turbulence from a departed Challenger.
What's that for us?
What's for us?
That is runway 12 right. Can you say again?
Mercy 11, traffic, just turning left base, head to your right in the pattern.
Mercy 11, we're looking.
Mercy 11, he's just passing off your right at 2,800.
What the fuck?
Mercy 11 has traffic at R3.
Say again, please.
Tower, could you say again for Cessna 734 X-ray Hotel?
Cessna 4 X-ray Hotel, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff, right turn approved.
12 right, clear for takeoff, right turn approved, 734 X-ray Hotel.
Cessna 440, when able, make left, traffic, runway 12 left.
Wee.
Runway 12 left, make left.
Cleared us for takeoff, and the other guy was still on the roll. Still on the roll.
Say again?
They cleared us for takeoff, and the guy was still on the roll.
119.15 in that left turn.
Alright, that is 12 right.
Yep, a little bit of a left crosswind, just keep that in mind.
Alright, we are lined up.
Again,
Good
48440.
to go. Full throttle.
440, begin your left turn, contact tower, 19.
Alright, instruments are in the green, airspeed's alive.
Contact tower 1915, 48440.
Maintaining that center line coordination
Yes, sir.
at 55, gently pulling back,
rotate.
and just let her pick up speed, let her
There we
fly.
go. Airborne.
Climbing out of VY.
There we are. Alright. It's not quite turning as hard to the left as I remembered.
Depends on the aircraft, also depends on your angle of attack.
Gotcha. Alright, we're at 3,300.
2300.
Mercy
Oh.
11, frequency change.
Yes, sir,
approved, main clear,
2300.
Bravo, good day.
And we're gonna make a turn to the right.
Oh, wait till we're 400 feet AGL.
Ah, shit.
It's okay, it's coming back to you. Alright, so once we're 400 feet AGL, we can pick that right wingtip up, make sure we're clear of any traffic, and then begin that right turn.
Roger, we are clear.
Yep, so we can go ahead and begin that turn.
Yep, coordinated turn to the right. Without busting 4,000.
Yep, so keep her climbing up 2 and then maintain 4,000.
Roger.
What airspeed should we be climbing out at?
Say again?
What airspeed should we be climbing out at?
I don't recall.
73 VY.
73. That one threw me for a loop.
Best rate of climb.
All right, we're
Right into the sun.
4,000.
We are at 3,000.
Ah, damn it.
Okay.
And breathe.
2205's airport elevation, so we still got 1,000 feet to go. Make sure you're climbing out of VY direct towards Lone Mountain. So we're going to be going direct towards Lone Mountain.
Got it.
All right, as we're making our way to Lone Mountain, what are some things we can do?
The climb checklist.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. We have our climb checklist. Airspeed between 70 and 80 knots indicated. We are indeed. Throttle to full. Make sure it's required. Engine instruments are in the green. Just make sure they're heading here. All right.